human being, beautiful souls. I'm here today to share with you my experience with smoking and how I actually managed to stop smoking, which I did more than 4.5 years ago now. I was a smoker, like perhaps most of you watching this video, for more than 15 years. And at the end, I can say I was quite a heavy smoker. So I really had some work to do with myself. My habit came so strong that I started having really bad health issues, especially with the lungs. And as I was already having sinus issues, this was really becoming a very big problem for me. And health has always been a priority in my life, and luckily or not, I went through a lot of health conditions, maybe perhaps with the reason that the universe gave me so that I can find ways to overcome them and share my experience with other people, so this can help them too. So I really hope this video will actually help you to do the same for your beings. So smoking was becoming a very difficult thing for me to overcome. I had stopped before that for 1.5 years. But after coming back to the habit, it became even worse. I know it has happened to many of you too. And when you come back to a habit like this, after giving it up for, especially for a long period of time, I feel that it becomes even more addictive. I'm not sure why that the reason is, but I really felt that this was the case with myself. So I came to a point when I really didn't feel that I want to continue being dependent on something, especially something like this, to control my life. I really felt like I want to control my life. And I believe that this is the first step to do towards giving up a bad habit like this. When there's very strong desire, the results come eventually, but we just have to put this desire into some kind of action so that we can really have good results afterwards. So the first thing I started doing was meditating. And eventually, after a couple of months of meditation, I was not fighting with myself anymore that I'm doing something bad, because I just started having this sensation, this knowledge that I am going to stop eventually. It was just a matter of time. So I just accepted that I needed some more time, and this let me move forward. Meditation indeed had amazing results for me, and stopping to smoke was just one of the benefits I got after started meditating, but that's probably a topic for another video. So after meditating for about 3 months, I just woke up one day and I just had the natural desire to give it a try finally. I have been trying before, after that 1.5 years of fully stopping, with not much success. I was able to stop for just a couple of days or so. But I was really feeling that time that I can do that for perhaps a longer period of time. So I just woke up one day And I told to myself, I'm gonna give it a try to stop smoking for 1 month. And I actually put together smoking and drinking alcohol. And not that I was like a crazy heavy drinker, but this was something else that I wanted also to let go of my life at that time. So I felt to be very gentle with myself. Just I didn't set like a specific goal, like how long it's going to continue. I just told to myself I'm going to give it a try. And I really believe that this played an essential role in the whole process overall, because I was not putting psychologically pressure on myself. So it was my goal, let's say, without like a specific push, to stop smoking and drinking alcohol for a month. The other thing which I believe that really helped me is because I was really having the desire to smoke when I was drinking alcohol. Like, I could not imagine to have a glass of wine without smoking a cigarette together. And I know that these habits really go very well together, especially alcohol and smoking, or coffee and smoking. It's almost like they're almost inseparable. So putting these two things together really played an exceptional role for the final results. The next thing, which was really perhaps the most beneficial thing, is I actually started oil pulling. And I'm gonna put a link on the description or at the end of this video to a very short video where I actually explain how to do oil pulling. It's very easy if you're not acquainted with it, and it really helps to remove toxins from the body. But not only this, oil pulling actually really helps you to alkalize your body more. And when we actually smoke, our bodies become very acidic, and no matter what we eat, almost. And alkalizing the body, putting something super alkalizing, actually counters that and brings us eventually to the point when you just don't feel to smoke. It almost feels nasty or disgusting to put a cigarette in your mouth. And this is really what happened to me. On top of all, what oil pulling helped me to do is actually clean my lungs very fast, because what I have been reading is that you need at least 5 years to spend without smoking to actually be sure that you have fully cleansed your lungs. However, with oil pulling, you can have the same results within just a few months. My results came 2 months after I started the oil pulling. I did the oil pulling for 1 month, and then I stopped, and I didn't have any results from it particular. But then all of a sudden, I started having a severe detox, which was accompanied with a very strong cough, and taking out loads of mucus, and the majority of it was coming from my sinuses and my lungs. And honestly, I'm sorry until today that I didn't take pictures of what came out. But when you see really what comes out of your body, especially of your lungs after smoking, it was really dark brown hard particles coming out in chunks, which made this psychological twist in myself that I can never imagine afterwards to put a cigarette in my mouth. I cannot even stay around people smoking. It has become so strong. Now, when I'm going backwards in time and with the things I know more about nutrition, I would suggest you a few more things which can actually help you additionally to make the process easier. And like I already mentioned, the number one thing is to actually alkalize your body. You can do that in many different ways, but it is good to try to follow a more healthy diet with implementing more, as much as possible, raw plants in your diet, fruits and vegetables. You can have, let's say, a very big, nice fruit meal in the morning and a very big salad for lunch. If you need some more calories, you can accompany it with something more caloric of your choice. And then in the evening you can have, let's say, whatever meal you desire. But these first two meals will already put enough alkalinity in your body to help you easier stop craving, because it is actually the craving that brings us most of the times back to certain things in life, whether it's a bad habit or it's food or something else. But it is very important to actually get rid of the craving, first of all. Second is, make sure you're getting loads of vitamin C and B vitamins. Vitamin C is going to actually help you get these antioxidants that you need in your body to start a healing process that, especially after smoking, it is very much needed. Smoking actually deprives us a lot from vitamin C and other nutrients. And B vitamins will make sure that you stay calm during this process, because smoking is very much related with the nervous system. So many people find it difficult to stop smoking because when they stop, they start to feel very nervous, anxious, or depressed. And taking enough B vitamins, most preferably with food, will actually help you to keep this process to the minimum or even totally avoid it. I didn't go through such a thing at all, and I really believe that it was because of following a healthy diet at that time, and like I said, the meditation combined with the oil pulling, which was increasing the alkalinity in my body. And excellent foods or supplements that you can take to increase the B vitamins in your body are wheatgrass juice powder, for example. If you don't feel like growing your own wheatgrass, wheatgrass is very alkaline. You can take a look also which are the most alkaline foods. It's mostly vegetables like broccoli, celery, avocado. These are very alkaline, and the more you eat from them, the more you will feel like not going back to smoking. Another very alkaline product that can help you as well is stevia tea, but make sure you take it in its natural form, the dried version of it, not the extract that we see everywhere now. Use the sweetener. Stevia is actually very alkaline and it's naturally sweet. And if you combine it with lemongrass, which is my favorite combination, lemongrass and stevia tea, it's not just excellent in taste, but it will act as an amazing way to relax yourself and not to feel stressed during this process. And the whole idea, the whole point of making your body alkaline is actually to provoke this kind of detox, because it is the detox afterwards that made me really give up smoking forever. It totally felt like my body was totally new afterwards, and I just didn't feel like putting any toxic substance inside of it. I really appreciated that what happened after all this. I really hope that you try these methods, and if you have results, or if you have already tried something else or this or something similar, leave us a comment down below. And if you like our channel and you're not subscribed yet, make sure you do. We infinitely love you, and we'll see you next time.